Good morning. Are you getting detained?
I do like that picture though.
Oh, I haven't had any.
You were sick yesterday? I really love that you didn't know that.
This guy was that camera,
Really? Bob, how you feeling about the trip so far?
Really good. Oh, he's filming again.
You already gave one comment on it.
Time working for our very own Senator Pat Roberts when he was in the House on the Ag Committee and in his personal office. And he hails from Copeland, Kansas, grew up on a hay, grain, and livestock farm there. So without further ado, I'll just take you away. Thank you.
Thank you.
Product of a dairy and vegetable farm in New York. Yeah. Thank you for being with us.
Hey everybody, good to see ya. Good to see ya. So did Dale cover all topics trade? There is nothing more annoying than listening to the same thing twice, especially within an hour. So did you, didn't he? I wasn't here. No, he didn't venture into trade.
You're utilizing this formula, and it gives you confidence to tell it. The flip side of that is, utilizing this formula here is also how we as people like to receive. You tell your story utilizing this formula. Once upon a time there was. I'm a farmer from Kansas. I live here. This is what I do each and every day. But I have a problem with this trade agreement. I have a problem that I don't have rural broadband. Because I don't have rural broadband, I have this challenge. Because of that, I have this additional expense. Because of that, I have to do something different. What I need from you is to pass or support or do this particular thing. When you put that in this formula, it helps you say it. But the person you're telling it to, it helps them understand what you're saying, comprehend it, and it puts them in your shoes. And when a listener is in your shoes and listening to the story you're telling, they now have empathy. And when someone has empathy, they can be influenced. That entire way of how we present and train advocates to follow an animated movie. And this works. I had a State Farm Bureau in here and I divided them into two groups. One group got this training utilizing this formula, the other group did not. We had State Farm Bureau staff go up with each of the groups when they went to different congressional meetings. They had to give me their feedback afterwards because I wanted to know, was this going to work? The people who had this training went into those meetings, they were confident, they knew how to tell the story, they relayed the information, they had better positive meetings. The groups that did not have this training, they just simply kind of relayed a fact sheet. They didn't really tell a story. The meetings were just short. They didn't really get to the ask. What needs to kind of happen? So this works from your standpoint, being able to kind of go up there when you have a meeting with a lawmaker and their staff, you're able to kind of tell your story and do it in a way that you know has an influence with the person who's listening to it. I have a colleague here who says numbers numb and stories sell, and that's absolutely true.
Belongings and selves. Please help us to be energized as we learn about the federal process and also advocate for our hometowns and our industry. Give us fresh legs and bright faces tomorrow as we meet with our congressional delegation. And please bless this food, those who grew it and raised it, and the hands that prepared it. Amen.
Amen.
Have them writing as well. And then the other thing is, like, this is kind of responsibility, I wouldn't have known, but if you watch your class chair and like when they kind of cue you that like they get up and stand kind of behind the presenter or something like that, like check your watch and be like, oh yeah, it's time. So, man, it's great that we have those questions, but these are all folks that could talk to us all day if we got the time. We just don't. So try to be mindful of that because folks like Senator Roberts and Jerry Moran are notorious for just destroying schedules because they're great guys and they love to visit with Kansas. So it's kind of on us to be responsible on letting the conversation naturally end when we need to go and not make staff do awkward. Because that's their staff eventually will try to pull them out where we don't want them to have to do that. Jill?
And that did happen 2 years ago with Senator Moran, because he just loved to visit with the KARL class. I mean, they welcomed the KARL class. I mean, they really want to visit with